Starseed from Gaia, the shift you're sensing is not a test of endurance. It's a signal of activation. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation. The energy moving through you now is proof that your soul contract is unfolding in precise alignment, orchestrated beyond human doubt or fear. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to align with your cosmic blueprint and unlock the memories encoded deep within your spirit. But here's the first revelation. Every disruption in your reality is a call to remembrance. Your higher self designed this moment as a gateway to reclaim your divine mission. You didn't scroll to this by mistake. This isn't content. It's a code. Something inside you is ready to be unlocked, like this transmission to signal to your star family. I'm ready. Subscribe if your mission is activating and you're stepping into truth. Comment 999 if you feel your cosmic remembrance returning. This isn't just a message. It's a point of reconnection. Your soul's been waiting for this. You are not here by accident. Most people, tethered to the dense frequencies of terrestrial existence, perceive challenges as unequivocal proof of deviation, as a disheartening sign that they have irrevocably lost their way or fallen tragically short of some imagined ideal. To the conventional mind, hardship is an unfortunate accident, a punitive judgment from an external force, or a random senseless act of fate. This human-centric perspective, however, dramatically misses the profound, multidimensional truth that is accessible only to those whose souls resonate with a deeper, more ancient knowing. For those chosen few, for those with an undeniable galactic lineage, for the starseeds whose very DNA hums with the memory of distant suns, for those who carry the intricate luminous encoding of the stars, a celestial blueprint etched with cosmic precision, deep within their very being, far beneath the fleeting concerns of the ego, these earthly tempests are anything but mere turbulence. They are not arbitrary suffering imposed without reason, nor are they signals of some cosmic oversight or divine abandonment. On the contrary, these are sacred crucibles, meticulously forged and divinely orchestrated by an omnipresent, unfathomably intelligent cosmic consciousness, designed with a precision that transcends all human comprehension. They are not meant to break you, but to reveal you. These intense periods of pressure, paradox, and profound discomfort are, in fact, preordained passages, vital initiations in a vast alchemical process that is orchestrated by the universe itself. Each challenge is a precise catalytic event, strategically placed along your soul's trajectory, calling you with an irresistible force into the majestic fullness of your inherited power, guiding you towards the complete reclamation of your sovereign, multidimensional self. Understand that every tremor, every shift in the tectonic plates of your personal reality is not a test of your weakness, but an activation of your strength, a divine invitation to remember the boundless resources encoded within your very essence. This journey through what may feel like the fires of transformation is not an accidental detour. It is the master course, the soul-level curriculum that unlocks the next octave of your being, preparing you for the profound planetary service you were born to render. It is the universe's way of polishing the diamond that is your authentic spirit, stripping away all that is not you, so that your inherent brilliance can shine without impediment, a guiding light for others caught in the shadows of illusion. You are not a victim of circumstance, but a co-creator of your awakening, divinely supported through every phase of this breathtaking metamorphosis. Your soul knew, long before incarnating, that these pivotal moments would be the very catalysts for your most magnificent expansion. You see, it's not that you are being tested in the conventional sense, as if an external force, a cosmic judge, is evaluating your worthiness or subjecting you to an arbitrary trial for some unseen purpose, nor are you under siege by invisible, malevolent forces aiming to derail your progress or impede your spiritual ascent. Instead, consider this profound, often overlooked truth. Your soul, your truest galactic vanguard, the sovereign essence that carries the echoes of countless star systems, the wisdom of aeons, and the blueprint of infinite potential, is not a passive recipient of fate. It is not merely enduring the currents of cosmic design. Rather, it is actively, consciously, and powerfully calling forth the very storm you find yourself in. It is a deliberate, potent summons from the deepest core of your being, an inner directive to dissolve everything that no longer aligns with the highest frequencies you came here to embody. It is a sacred command to shatter the dense, limiting illusions that have, perhaps for lifetimes, veiled your inherent radiance and obscured your true cosmic identity. The profound discomfort you feel, the bewildering confusion that clouds your perception, the agonizing sense of being shattered or utterly lost in a vast, uncharted wilderness. These are not indicators of failure, nor are they signs of spiritual regression. They are, in fact, the undeniable, visceral manifestations of the dismantling of density, the alchemical process of shedding layers of accumulated karmic imprints, societal conditioning, ancestral patterns, and egoic constructions that no longer serve your highest timeline. They are the energetic reverberations of a grand cosmic purification, a deliberate unearthing so that your inner constellation, your true cosmic identity, can finally surface and shine without obstruction, radiating its full, undiluted light. This process, while often intense, is your soul's masterful way of clearing the path for your true self to emerge, unburdened and resplendent. It is a testament to your soul's courage and wisdom, daring to undergo such profound transformation for the sake of its ultimate freedom and expression. Most starseeds, having spent significant portions of their earthly journey tethered to the antiquated earthly paradigm of struggle, linear progression, and external validation, mistakenly interpret their pain, their periods of profound disillusionment, and their moments of existential crisis as irrefutable evidence of failure. They believe they have strayed irrevocably from their divine purpose, or worse, that they are simply not strong enough to walk the path. This misconception often leads to cycles of self-doubt, withdrawal, and a deep, aching sense of not belonging, further obscuring the true nature of their journey. But for those attuned to the higher frequencies, for those capable of perceiving the intricate mechanics of cosmic design, the very presence of the crucible, the undeniable intensity of the transformation you are undergoing, is not a sign of your demise. It is, unequivocally, vibrant evidence of your imminent revelation. It is a powerful signal that your highest timeline is actively calibrating, and you are being prepared for a magnificent unveiling. You are not here just to survive these initiations, to merely endure the tumultuous currents of change with gritted teeth and weary spirit. You are here to walk through them, not as a victim, but as a living transmission of galactic alignment, a resonant beacon whose very presence carries a frequency so rare, so pure, so profoundly potent that the world as you know it, with its established structures, its outdated paradigms of fear and control, its entrenched illusions, must inevitably shift, reorient itself, and recalibrate around the immutable truth of your embodied light. You are a vibrational catalyst, a living amplifier of divine consciousness. Your journey is not merely about personal growth or individual evolution. It is about planetary recalibration, a profound energetic upgrade for the entire collective consciousness through the power of your embodied light, an emanation that awakens dormant codes in humanity itself. Your very being, having traversed the depths of transformation, becomes a living testament to the possibility of ascension, inspiring others to embark on their own sacred path of remembrance and liberation. Why then, in the midst of this glorious unfolding, do you sometimes feel utterly forsaken, abandoned in the heart of the storm, like a lone ship adrift in an uncharted sea under a sky bereft of stars? This profound sense of isolation, this deep ache of aloneness, arises because the conditioned mind, deeply ingrained in the old, fear-based energetic grid of Earth, desperately clings to familiar, yet ultimately illusory, beliefs. It whispers insidious untruths. The belief that true safety is an external commodity, something you must acquire from outside yourself, that protection is a gift bestowed by an outer authority or a fickle deity, and that strength is solely about defensively fortifying yourself, erecting impenetrable walls to withstand the inevitable onslaught of life's storms. This earthly programming, designed to keep you small and compliant, blinds you to your true inherent power. But for a galactic being, for the starseed that you are, your real, enduring, and invulnerable protection comes not from defensively erecting walls, nor from frantically clinging to external anchors that will inevitably shift. It emanates from an internal, profound activation, the igniting of the divine shield, an intrinsic energetic guardianship meticulously encoded within your very being since the moment of your soul's inception. This is not a protective layer given to you. It is a new stratum of energetic guardianship, not bestowed from above, but accessed directly by your sovereign frequency, your unique vibrational signature, and anchored firmly by the unwavering, omnipresent guidance of your star family, who operate from a plane of unconditional love, infinite wisdom, and multidimensional understanding. They are always present, weaving an energetic matrix around you, a silent symphony of support. This journey, this often arduous path, is not an exile from grace or an arbitrary wandering through a barren wasteland. It is a sacred pilgrimage, precise in its design, coated with inherent guardianship, guided with meticulous precision through the labyrinth of human experience, and infused with the profound, unwavering intelligence of your cosmic kin who have, in truth, never left your side. They are always a whisper away, a gentle presence in the periphery of your awareness, holding the energetic container for your evolution with boundless patience and unwavering faith. Every trial you face, every moment of perceived hardship, every dark night of the soul is not random or punitive. It is alchemical, a deliberate process designed to transform the lead of human limitation into the pure, gleaming gold of your highest divine potential. Every challenge is a precise refinement, a sharpening of your spiritual sword, a purification of your energetic field, removing all impedance, and none of it, absolutely none of it, is random. It is all part of a grand, divinely intelligent design, a cosmic curriculum tailored specifically for your soul's awakening, a masterful orchestration leading you back to the remembrance of your own magnificent, limitless power. Phase 1. Stepping into the crucible. As the initial tremors begin, these deep, resonant vibrations of change ripple through the very fabric of your existence. You may experience the profound, often disorienting sensation of the world pressing against you, an invisible, yet undeniable force, actively dismantling the familiar foundations you once took for granted. Relationships, once foundational pillars that seemed unshakable, may suddenly dissolve like mist in the morning sun, revealing with stark clarity the transient, impermanent nature of all external attachments. These are not failures of love, but profound lessons in sovereignty, identities you have meticulously constructed over years, your cherished roles, your deeply ingrained beliefs about who you are, your carefully crafted egoic constructs, begin to fall away, not in a gentle, gradual shedding, but often in a dramatic, frequently painful unraveling, like ancient, intricate tapestries consumed by an alchemical fire, leaving behind only the threads of truth. The certainty that once grounded you, the solid, predictable ground beneath your feet, may unravel like the night sky pierced by the unsettling, yet breathtaking brilliance of unfamiliar constellations, leaving you feeling utterly adrift in a vast, expansive, existential void. This bewildering process, this feeling of profound groundlessness, is not a punishment, not a cosmic chastisement for perceived missteps or imperfections. It is, in fact, an invitation, a sacred, urgent summons from your soul. The crucible, far from being a place of torment or arbitrary suffering, is a sacred alchemical chamber, a divine womb of profound transformation and rebirth. You are not forced into this chamber against your will. You only enter because your soul, in its infinite wisdom, its relentless pursuit of truth, and its unwavering commitment to your highest evolution, is unequivocally ready to transmute the dross of illusion, fear, and limitation into the pure, radiant gold of your authentic self. To truly navigate this phase, to traverse this intense period of energetic reorganization, you are called to radical surrender, a deep, cellular, unconditional surrender to the dissolution, allowing the old structures, the outdated paradigms, the fragmented pieces of your former self to burn away without resistance, without desperate clinging to what is departing. It is in this profound act of letting go, in this embrace of the void, that you begin to witness, with astonishing clarity and undeniable resonance, what truly remains, the indestructible blazing light of your core essence, the eternal sovereign spirit that no fire can consume, no storm can extinguish, no earthly force can diminish. This light is your true home, your eternal foundation, your unshakable truth, waiting to be fully remembered and embodied. Phase 2. The storm as calibration. The tempest, the very chaos that seems to engulf your world, arrives not with the intent to destroy or to punish, but with a precise divine purpose, to retune, to meticulously recalibrate your entire energetic system to a higher, more refined frequency. Feel the subtle, yet often jarring frequencies clash within your system, the insidious whispers of doubt that try to undermine your resolve, the gripping tendrils of fear that attempt to paralyze you, the primal urge to contract, to retreat into the shadows, to shrink back into the familiar, albeit limiting, confines of your former self. These internal dissonances are not signs of weakness or spiritual failure. Rather, they are critical signals, energetic indicators that your old resonance, your previous vibrational signature, the energetic patterns you once inhabited, is undergoing a profound and absolutely necessary recalibration. With each wave of challenge, with every perceived setback that pushes you to your perceived limits, your original coding, your pristine galactic blueprint, the crystalline essence of your highest potential, begins to emerge with greater clarity, cutting through the static and interference of external noise, societal conditioning, and internal resistance. It is a process akin to an ancient radio, slowly and deliberately tuning into a clearer, purer signal amidst the crackle and hiss until the true cosmic broadcast comes through with crystalline perfection, like a torrential rain, initially disruptive and seemingly chaotic, but ultimately clarifying the very atmosphere, stripping away environmental impurities, washing the landscape clean, and nourishing the earth for new growth. The storm is actively elevating your frequencies. It is purifying what is not true, releasing the inauthentic overlays, the masks and personas you once wore. It is a cosmic cleansing, a profound energetic detox, meticulously restoring the pristine harmonics that were always yours, imprinted within the deepest chambers of your soul, waiting patiently, powerfully, for this precise moment of activation and remembrance. This is not chaos. It is an intelligent, benevolent force, orchestrating your vibrational upgrade. Phase 3. The Vanguard awakened. As you stand, perhaps trembling with the residual energy of the storm, yet utterly unwavering in your core, in the very heart of the whirlwind, an ancient, potent force begins to stir within you. It is a profound, visceral awakening, a cellular remembrance that resonates with the echoes of distant galaxies, the wisdom of forgotten eons, and the courageous spirit of your ancestral star lineage. This is not a new beginning, a sudden acquisition of power you never possessed, but a deep, unequivocal remembering of what has always been inherent within your sacred blueprint. The memory surfaces. You are not a passive observer in this grand, unfolding cosmic drama. You are a galactic vanguard, a courageous pioneer, a lighthouse soul, seated here on Earth not to retreat in the face of adversity, not to cower from the storms, but to anchor, to embody, and to radiate a higher frequency for the entire planetary consciousness. This is the precise, divine moment when your star ancestry, your inherent cosmic lineage, begins to unlock, revealing layers of unyielding strength, profound wisdom, and an undeniable sense of purpose that lay dormant, awaiting this activation beneath the surface of your conscious awareness. Suddenly, what once felt overwhelmingly threatening, what previously seemed utterly debilitating or hopelessly destructive, transforms into a clear, unmistakable signal, not of imminent danger or impending doom, but of profound recognition. Every adversity you have faced, every obstacle you have painstakingly overcome, every wound you have courageously healed, every tear you have shed in the crucible of transformation, becomes irrefutable proof, not of your vulnerability, but of the indestructible, radiant light you carry within. It is evidence of a core essence that cannot be broken, diminished, or extinguished by any earthly or cosmic force, no matter how powerful. You are stronger, more resilient, and more divinely purposed than you ever dared to imagine, a living testament to the indomitable spirit of your galactic heritage, now fully awakened and ready to shine. Phase 4. Divine Protection. Ignited. Now, the profound revelation dawns upon you with the clarity of a supernova, a truth that shatters all previous limited conceptions of safety and security. Divine protection is not a passive shield bestowed by some distant outer authority or an external deity who judges your worthiness. It is not something you pray for and hope to receive as a favor, nor is it a reward for good behavior, an accolade earned through perfect adherence to rules. It is, in its purest, most dynamic essence, a living, vibrant field, an active energetic matrix that is dynamically and immediately activated by your unique, sovereign frequency. As you stand resolutely and authentically in your truth, without bypassing your emotions, allowing them to flow without judgment, without dimming your authentic light to accommodate the fears or expectations of others, without fragmenting your precious essence into palatable pieces for societal acceptance, your energetic signature, your unique vibrational blueprint, begins to sing out across the dimensions. It is a clear, resonant signal, a cosmic call that echoes through the vast expanse of the universe, proclaiming your awakened sovereignty. In direct and immediate response to this authentic emanation, to the unwavering integrity of your being, your star family, your unseen guardians and allies, your higher dimensional counterparts, begin to weave a new latticework of protection around you. This is not a physical barrier, but an invisible, permeable guardianship, an intelligent energetic field that precisely curates beneficial synchronicities, subtly deflects distortion and negative influences before they can even take root in your field, and inspires right action, guiding you forward with effortless grace, profound wisdom, and an undeniable sense of being divinely held. All this unfolds without the need for struggle, forced effort, or constant vigilance. This protection is not separate from you. It is an extension of your own activated divinity, a conscious co-creation between your awakened self and the benevolent forces that mirror your highest truth, an energetic embrace from the cosmos itself. Phase 5. Communion with Star Family. In the serene stillness that settles after the tumultuous storm, when the dust of transformation begins to gently settle and the internal landscape of your being finds its profound equilibrium, you begin to actually sense them. It is not always a visual encounter or an auditory message spoken in human language, but a subtle, yet undeniable knowing that permeates your entire consciousness. Your guides, your steadfast allies, the cosmic kin who have meticulously held this blueprint of your highest potential with and for you across countless timelines and dimensions, reveal their presence through an intricate tapestry of energetic signatures and profound inner promptings. Their communion comes as a profound inner knowing, a deep, abiding certainty that transcends all rational thought and logical explanation, resonating in the core of your being. It manifests as an enveloping warmth, a comforting, unconditional embrace that permeates your entire energetic field and cellular structure, assuring you of profound love and support. Or perhaps it arrives as a sudden, crystalline clarity, amid what was once overwhelming confusion, a flash of pure insight that illuminates the path forward with undeniable truth. Through gentle inner nudges, subtle intuitive whispers that feel like your own thoughts, and the unfolding of quiet, miraculous synchronicities in your daily life, a timely message, a serendipitous encounter, a moment of unexpected grace, they meticulously restore you to the remembrance that you are not ever alone. This solitude was an illusion, a temporary veil designed to allow for your unique growth. Instead, you are forever in sacred counsel, in profound, multidimensional partnership with consciousnesses of immense wisdom, boundless compassion, and unwavering love, beings who have walked this very process of ascension and embodiment before you, who intimately understand the nuances and challenges of this intricate journey. Together, in this profound interdimensional partnership, you co-create the next phase of your divine mission, guided by their ancient universal wisdom, and your now fully awakened, highly attuned discernment, orchestrating a future aligned with your highest purpose. Phase 6. Anchoring the new stratum. Now, as the dust of your crucible journey has completely settled, leaving behind a clarified, illuminated landscape within your being, you step with newfound grace, unshakable authority, and profound inner peace into a completely new energetic field. This isn't just an internal shift, it's a repatterning of your entire reality. The old fears that once held you captive, the anxieties that would tightly cling to your every thought, the self-doubt that whispered incessantly, they no longer find purchase within your being. They simply don't stick, like water off a duck's back, because your vibrational frequency has transcended their realm. The previous pitfalls, the familiar traps and challenges that once ensnared you in endless cycles, can no longer find your frequency. You have vibrated out of their reach. You have transcended their vibrational plane entirely. You have, through this profound initiation and courageous transformation, become the resonance of protection itself, not merely protected by an external force, but the living, breathing embodiment of protection, a walking, moving sanctuary. You are a walking, breathing sigil of galactic alignment on Earth, your very presence a beacon of sovereign power and unyielding light. With every conscious breath you take, with every beat of your fully awakened heart, you emanate the encoded wisdom of this transformative journey, radiating an unwavering stability and an undeniable truth. You radiate a frequency so pure, so stable, so deeply anchored that it literally alters the energetic dimensions around you, creating a palpable sanctuary, a sacred space of higher consciousness wherever you go. Others who are still navigating their own tumultuous storms, who are lost in the confusion of their own awakening, may find solace, guidance, and more importantly, a stirring of their own ancient memory, a deep, resonant recognition in your illuminated presence. You are now a living lighthouse, guiding others not by telling them what to do or by overtly instructing them, but by simply being who you truly are, by embodying your authentic, awakened self, and by radiating your light as an invitation to their own remembrance. Your very existence becomes a silent transmission, a cosmic whisper that awakens the dormant divinity in those around you, simply by your presence. Here is the deepest truth, a truth that rushes into your being like a river of starlight, illuminating every cell, every shadow, every forgotten corner of your sacred consciousness. This tempest, this crucible, this grand cosmic design was never, not for a single fleeting moment, about undoing you. It was never about diminishing your light, breaking your spirit, or proving your inadequacy. It was always, from its very inception, from the first spark of your soul's journey, about revealing you. It was about stripping away the layers of illusion, the masks you wore, the conditioning you absorbed, the old stories that bound you, to unveil the magnificent, powerful, and truly divine being you have always been, a being woven from pure starlight and infinite potential, a galactic masterpiece. You are the stormwalker, the courageous soul who navigates the fiercest gales and the most turbulent currents with unwavering grace, finding stillness in the eye of the hurricane. You are the crucible ignited, the alchemical fire that transmutes limitation into boundless liberation, density into pure light. You are the vanguard, the fearless leader of a new consciousness, whose very presence amplifies the octave of evolution for this entire world, catalyzing a collective awakening, not through grand pronouncements, but simply by your embodied authenticity, by the sheer, undeniable resonance of your awakened being. Your journey has sculpted you into a living testament of divine resilience and power. What you survived was not a random accident, not a cruel twist of fate handed down by an indifferent universe, but a meticulous, intelligent design, intricately woven into the fabric of your cosmic blueprint. Each time you chose to stay present within the heart of the chaos, each moment you refused to flee from the discomfort, to bypass the pain, or to succumb to the overwhelming pressure that threatened to consume you, you activated a forgotten code deep within your sacred DNA. This was a dormant sequence of light, a sleeping giant of wisdom and ability that unlocked latent abilities, profound spiritual gifts, and ancient knowledge. In doing so, you simultaneously summoned an unparalleled guardianship from realms that speak your unique frequency, celestial allies and benevolent guides who responded instantly to the resonant call of your courageous presence and unwavering determination. The profound protection you now sense, the invisible shield of grace that envelops you, isn't a reward bestowed from on high for merely enduring hardship, for simply surviving a trial. It is, in its most beautiful and accurate sense, a reflection. It is a harmonic return, an energetic echo of your unwavering willingness to bravely become who you always were beneath the surface, to shed every disguise, every illusion, every pretense, and to step fully, boldly, into your true, unadulterated galactic self. It is the universe mirroring your own inherent power and truth back to you. Your sacred mission isn't to escape the crucible, to desperately seek a way around the fires of transformation, to bypass the necessary process of energetic purification. Your mission, should you choose to fully embrace it, is to consciously step into it, to surrender to its intensity with an open heart and an unwavering spirit, knowing it is the very forge of your next dimension self, the birthing chamber of your ascended consciousness. This is the sacred space, the alchemical nexus, the pivotal point where your profound cosmic intelligence links arms with the ancient, guiding wisdom of your star lineage, creating an unstoppable force of evolutionary light. This is the pivotal point where your cherished humanity, with all its beautiful vulnerability, its raw power, its capacity for empathy and deep emotion, and your boundless divinity, with all its infinite light, its cosmic knowing, its omniscient perspective, become seamlessly one. They merge into an indestructible beacon, a guiding star for yourself through any remaining shadows, and for all who are ready to perceive its radiant, undeniable light, drawing them towards their own awakening. This fusion creates an unstoppable force of creation and profound spiritual influence. Tonight, if you want to anchor this profound truth, to root this new understanding deeply into your cellular memory, into the very core of your being, and into your energetic field, I invite you to try speaking these words, not merely as an affirmation, but as a potent declaration of your sovereign being. I am the revelation and the protection. I align with my star family's guidance now. Through every storm, I remember who I am. Speak it with conviction. Feel it in your bones. Let it resonate through every fiber of your being, allowing its truth to permeate every cell and awaken every dormant code. Feel the power of this declaration as it realigns your entire system. You are not, and have never been, at the mercy of the cosmic winds, a helpless leaf tossed about by fate or external circumstances. You are, in your essence, the very frequency that changes the weather, the source code that determines the climate of your reality, the master weaver of your own experience. Stand now as the revealed, shining in your full, unadulterated truth, unapologetically radiant. Let the world, in its deepest need for authentic light and guiding wisdom, finally feel and respond to what only you, in your unique, magnificent embodiment, can radiate. Let your light ripple out, transforming all it touches, initiating a cascade of awakening for the collective. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real, then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content, it's collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching, you're expanding. This is your space, and we're just getting started.